Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Have you prepared the portion? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Shall we start then? Any doubt? Chapter 3, no? Okay. Yes, Amal, we'll start with you.
Biological question, ma'am.
Yes, questions.
Biological changes that occur due to the evolutionary process are so does that they become visible after hundreds of generations. Option is slow, option B fast, option C moderate, option D very fast.
If you want him to repeat the question, please tell. They won't say, Amal, repeat the question once more, slowly.
Yes. Biological changes that occur due to the evolutionary process are so dash that they become visible after hundreds of generations.
Yes.
Option A slow, option B fast, option C moderate, option D very fast.
Okay. Correct answer. Clash.
No, ma'am.
Slow. Yes. Evolutionary changes, they are always very slow. Okay, then next question. Emmeline?
Which autonomic nerve functions in emergency situations? Ma'am, I didn't prepare MCQs.
Okay, what was the question?
Which autonomic nerves functions in emergency situation?
Which autonomic nerves function for emergency situations? Okay, options. Parasympathetic, sympathetic. Two options.
Sympathetic.
Sympathetic is the one. Okay, parasympathetic, what does it function for?
Conserve energy.
Yeah, to save energy, conserve energy, or to bring back the equilibrium state. To bring the body back to the normal state after the emergency situation. Okay. Shreya, next question.
The dash is the main body of the nerve cell.
Dash is the main body.
Main body of nerve cell.
Main body of the nerve cell. Options.
Nucleus, soma, dendrites.
Nucleus, soma, dendrite. What is the answer?
Soma.
Soma. That is the main body of the neuron, nerve cell. Okay, next question. Eva. You here? I cannot hear you.
Ma'am, how about now?
Okay.
The question is, what behaviors do not play an obvious role in evolution? Option A, problem solving. Option B, avoiding predators. Option C, ability to find food.
Ability to?
Find food.
Find food. Okay. You want the options once more? Can you repeat the options, Eva?
Yes, ma'am. Option A is problem solving. Option B is avoiding predators. Option C is the ability to find food.
What is the answer? Answer? You don't know, search for it. It's there in page 45, isn't it?
Ma'am, it's page 44. The
44. Yeah, 44 and 40. Introduction part. Find the answer. Meanwhile, I'll take the attendance.
ma'am, I made a mistake. It's actually in the beginning of page 45.
No, it's okay. Abdul Hasif present. Abhinav present. Alina Jason present. Lina Varghese present. Anila
Present, ma'am.
okay. Devika,
Present, ma'am.
just a minute. Emmeline,
Yes, ma'am.
Eva present. Malavika, Malavika is absent today. Mary is absent. Meryl, Rose, Shreya present. Abhiram, Abhijit, Vilash present. Amal present. Basuri present. Kevin present. Umar, Sanam, Sandra, Nestle present. Okay. Did you find the answer? Yes, Devika.
Ma'am, the answer is, the question was which of the following is not. So the answer is problem solving.
Is it problem solving? Eva, she left. Okay, fine. Next question, Alina.
Dash occurs through the process of natural selection. Option A, development. Option B, changes. Option C, evolution.
Is the question clear?
Evolution.
Evolution.
Okay. Abdul Hasif, next question. You're not here. Kevin.
Ma'am, the conduction of information from one place to another in the nervous system is done through nerves, which are bundles of dash. Option A, axons, nerves, neurons, terminal buttons.
Okay.
Axon.
Axon?
Yes.
Yes, they are bundles of axons. That's present in a small part of the text, but please note it and learn. Okay, they are bundles of axons. All right. Then next one, Abhilash.
Ma'am, it's fill in the blank sort of question. The nerve fibers work according to the dash principle.
Nerve fibers?
Work
All
according.
or none principle.
Yes, ma'am.
They work according to the all or none principle. What is the meaning of all or none principle?
They either respond completely or they don't respond at all.
Okay. It's given in page 46. Okay. Before the synapse, all or none principle. That's also important. Okay. Next question. Anila, you asked, no?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay.
Ma'am, I didn't prepare MCQ question.
You didn't prepare.
No. Fill in the blanks. I will.
Yes. That's enough.
Dash maintains and controls posture and equilibrium of the body.
Dash maintains and control posture and equilibrium of the body.
Cerebellum.
Cerebellum, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Remember it with the bell. Posture and equilibrium. Equilibrium means a balanced state. Okay. Yes. Next one, Devika.
A dash part of the brain consists of hippocampus and amygdala. Options: hypothalamus, thalamus, limbic system, cerebrum.
Hypothalamus, thalamus, limbic system, and cerebrum. Which part contains hippocampus and amygdala?
Limbic system.
Limbic system. That system mainly deals with all our motivation, drives, emotions, and all. Okay. All right. Then Malavika, next question.
Ma'am, I didn't prepare question.
You can do it now.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, Sanjana.
There are dash billion neurons found in the human nervous system. Option A 12, option B 4, option C 6.
How many billion? Answer? It's there in page number 45, I think.
Ma'am, it's 12 billion.
Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 12 billion are there. Okay. Nestle? No? What is your problem? Abhinav? No? Amal Roshan, back to you.
Which of the following is involved in sleeping mechanism, particularly the sleeping characterized by dream? Option: cerebrum, midbrain, medulla oblongata, and pons.
Pons.
Which is correct answer.
Yes, it is a pons. Okay. Emmeline, next one.
Visual orientations performed by which lobe? Frontal lobe, parietal lobe,
Parietal lobe. Parietal lobe.
temporal lobe.
Temporal lobe. Which one did you ask? Visual, right?
Occipital lobe.
It's the occipital lobe. Vision is mainly related to occipital lobe. And temporal lobe, which is the function? Temporal.
Auditory signals.
Auditory, because they are present near the ears. Remember, like that. They're present on this side, okay, on two sides of the brain. And they are dealing with the auditory information processing. Then the parietal, that is somatosensory, all those functions like cutaneous, the touch sensation, smell and all. Then frontal part, it has so many functions like personality, dealing with memory, all those things. Okay. Then next, Devika.
Dash is the lowest part of the brain joined with the spinal cord, which is also known as the vital cerebrum, hypothalamus, medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata, that is the vital center of the brain. Okay. And it has close connections with the lower part of the central nervous system. What is that part other than brain?
Spinal cord.
Spinal cord. Okay. Kevin.
Ma'am, I haven't prepared more.
Hmm?
I haven't prepared more.
You haven't prepared now. You can sit and do it now. Sanjana.
The gap between two neurons is called dash. Option A, synaptic cleft. Option B, neurotransmitters. Option C, cranium.
Option C,
Cranium.
cranium. Gap between two neurons. What is it called? Synaptic cleft. It is called synaptic cleft. All right. Next one. Anila.
Ma'am, I will prepare that.
You haven't prepared. Do it and I'll come back to you all. Alina.
Which nervous system include brain and spinal cord? Option A, CNS. Option B, PNS.
Okay. Answer?
CNS.
CNS, central nervous system. Okay. Next one. Abhilash.
At the terminal point, axon branches into smaller structures called dash.
Options?
Option A, soma. Option B, dendrites. Option C, terminal buttons. And option D, synapse.
What is the answer?
Ma'am, it's terminal buttons.
Terminal buttons. Okay.
Correct.
Yes, correct. Then, Eva.
Terminal buttons can transmit information to
I think your voice is
A,
breaking.
muscles, B, tissues, C, synapse.
Did you hear the question properly? No. Can you repeat? Your voice was breaking in between, dear.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Terminal buttons can transmit information to A, muscles, B, tissues, C, synapse.
Answer.
Synapse.
No, it's wrong. It's A, it's muscles.
Okay. Repeat the question. You note it somewhere.
Terminal buttons can transmit information to A, muscles, B, tissues, C, synapse.
What do you call the chemical substances that are released into the synaptic cleft?
Neurotransmitters.
Neurotransmitters. Okay. Malavika?
Yes, ma'am.
Question?
Ma'am, I will say next.
Okay. Rose? Rose? Cannot hear. Amal?
The internal environment of the body is regulated and controlled by dash. Option A, midbrain, hypothalamus, thalamus, the limbic system.
Thalamus.
Thalamus, the limbic
Mus.
system.
Hypothalamus.
What, ma'am?
Okay. No, continue.
Thalamus and the limbic system.
Okay. Answer?
Hypothalamus.
Yes, correct answer.
Okay. Emmeline?
The part of the forebrain which is known as relay station.
Part of?
Forebrain which is known as relay station.
Part of the forebrain which is known as the relay station.
Thalamus.
Thalamus. Okay, fine. Devika?
That is the last question I prepared. Ma'am, I'm out of questions. I'll prepare.
Okay. Alina? Over. So fast. Kevin?
Ma'am, the cerebrum is also known as dash. Options cerebral cortex, temporal lobe, partial lobe, and
Parietal. It's
frontal
not
lobe.
partial, it's parietal lobe.
Parietal lobe and frontal lobe.
Answer.
Cerebral
Cerebral cortex, correct. Abhilash?
Dash nerves are also called efferent nerves.
Which? A or E?
A.
A. Okay.
Sensory.
Sensory nerves are also called afferent, and motor neurons, they are called, or motor nerves, they are called efferent. Okay. Next. Anila?
Adrenal gland is located above each kidney. It has two parts, dash and dash.
Which are the two parts of adrenal gland? That was not in the portion assigned, but still. Related to the brain. Like, we have mentioned these terms when we study the brain also. Any idea?
adrenal cortex,
Cortex and
adrenal medulla.
adrenal medulla. Yes. Adrenal cortex and adrenal medulla. Then Sanjana.
Which of the following is not a fundamental component of the nervous system? Option A, soma, option B, dendrites, option C, axons, and option D, neuron.
Which of the following is?
Which of the following is not a fundamental component of the nervous system?
And the options?
Option A, soma, option B, dendrites, option C, axons, and option D, neuron.
Neuron.
Ma'am, it was not neuron, it was nucleus. Sorry.
So what is the answer?
Nucleus.
Nucleus is not a fundamental part.
Ma'am, but in textbook it is only given, it is given soma, dendrites, and axons.
The thing is, neuron is a nerve cell, isn't it? And its main parts are the soma, dendrites, and the other one. But without nucleus, none of this can work. Okay. So we are canceling that question. No need to note down. I understood what you meant, but without nucleus, no cell can work properly. Okay. It's like the main factory where all the work happens, all the manufacturing happens. Inside this nucleus is the genetic material, chromosomes, the chromatin material that condenses to form the chromosomes and all. Okay. All right. Eva, next question.
Ma'am, is my voice clear?
Yes.
Okay, movements of the eyeball are controlled by A, motor cranial nerves, B, mixed nerves, C, sensory nerves.
Answer. Answer, please.
Is it motor cranial nerves?
Yes, that's the answer.
Okay, motor cranial nerves. Fine. Abhilash.
Dash is an involuntary response to a very quick response to a stimulus.
Very easy.
Reflex.
Reflex action. Yes. Isn't it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Any more questions? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Ask.
Which of the following is mainly concerned with cognitive functions such as attention, thinking, and memory? Option A, the parietal lobe of cerebrum.
Parietal. Say once more. Parietal.
The parietal.
Amal, repeat. Parietal.
The parietal lobe of cerebrum. The temporal lobe of cerebrum. The option C, the frontal lobe of cerebrum. And the occipital lobe of cerebrum.
Occipital lobe of brain. You can say like that. All right. What is the answer?
Frontal lobe.
Frontal lobe, isn't it?
Correct.
Correct. Frontal lobe. Then, any more questions, Amal?
Yes, ma'am.
Ask. The others are running out of questions.
Which of the following gland is known as the master gland? Option A, thyroid gland. Option B, pancreas. Option C, pituitary gland. And option D, adrenal gland.
Sometimes hypothalamus comes in between these options. So it will be confusing because it also has so many main functions. So which is the main gland, master gland?
Pituitary gland.
Pituitary gland. It's a pituitary. And why is it called a master gland? Can you name any one hormone secreted by pituitary gland? The main
Growth hormone.
growth hormone, yes. So it has a very important function in our growth. Along with that, this pituitary gland secretes other substances which gives the message to other endocrine glands to secrete their own hormones. Okay. And what are hormones? They are the chemical substances or the chemical messengers secreted by endocrine glands. Okay. And why is the endocrine gland called an endocrine gland? What is the special feature? What makes them different from the exocrines and the other glands?
They don't have definite glands or tubes or secreting.
There is a term for that. They are dash glands.
Ductless gland.
Ductless glands. Okay. They make their secretions directly into the bloodstream. They don't have a duct. Okay, fine. Now, any more questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh.
All learning that take place without direct and deliberating teaching are known as option A, acculturation, option B, enculturation, option C, socialization, D, none of the above.
Did you complete studying the whole chapter?
I read simply, but I didn't understand the topics. Can you please explain the
Yes,
topics
yes, yes.
that I
I've
sent in the
explained.
WhatsApp in Malayalam, ma'am, please?
I have explained that. I've sent an audio.
Fed up with the lesson I read.
I've sent an audio. Don't worry. Hear that, okay? All right. Yeah, what was the answer for that question? Can you repeat once more?
All learning that takes place without direct and deliberate teaching are known as option A, acculturation, option B, enculturation, option C, socialization, option D, none of the above.
Okay. Answer? The one with direct and deliberate teaching.
Ma'am, with direct teaching or without direct teaching?
With, no? Amal?
Without direct teaching.
Without. Okay, my bad. Without.
Enculturation.
It is correct answer.
Correct answer. Okay, fine. So that was, I mean, that will be the portion for the next day. Where is my video off? Okay. So we'll just quickly discuss all the portions and wind up. I mean, the portion assigned for today. So we have in the starting evolutionary perspective. And there, the main point is you must have observed that people differ with respect to their physical and psychological characteristics that we already know. The two main difference of characteristics in us, physical as well as psychological, or you can say physiological and psychological. Then the uniqueness of individuals results from the interaction of their genetic endowments and environmental demands. That is also important. What makes each individual or each human being unique? That is because of a genetic, that is hereditary factors plus our environmental factors from the environment. Okay, when these interact with each other, we form a unique character, or we form a unique personality, form a unique body type, and so on. All these are effects of the interaction of our genetics or genetic material along with the environmental factors. Okay, and then we have definition for this evolution. Then definition for fitness, that is also important. Here fitness means, does it mean the body fitness? It is a capability to answer. What is the fitness? When we talk in terms of evolution, what do you mean by fitness? What do you mean by fitness? It's clearly given in that page 44. Survival of the fittest means?
And the ability of an organism to survive and contribute its genes to the next generation.
Yes. So basically the reproductive capability is also highlighted in terms of fitness. Okay. Then we saw natural selection. All those topics are there in the starting. Then what makes the modern humans different from the ancestors? those points are important. Then adaptive functions, adaptive behaviors, given the introduction part, that is important. Then biological and cultural roots, that's just an introduction part to whatever we learned after that, whatever followed after that topic. Okay, so just read up. And then structure of neuron, it's pretty clear, right? Soma, dendrite.
Ma'am,
Yes,
structure of neuron, I did it clear, ma'am.
you didn't clear. Okay, structure of neuron, look at the picture first. Page 46. That is the structure of neuron. It is the basic fundamental unit of the nervous system. Then it has a branch-like structure, looking like the branches of a tree, isn't it? These are called dendrites. Then we have the body, that is the main body, that is called the, what is it called? What is the main body called? Soma. Main body is called the soma. Then there we have in the cytoplasm area, we have the nucleus, that is the round part. Okay. Then the whole thread-like structure that runs along the length, that is called the axon. And the axon has small coverings, looks like small petals. They're called myelin sheaths. Okay, that is the myelin sheath mark there. Then the area where myelin sheath is absent, that is called the nodes of Ranvier. It's not there to study, but still when you, if there is a question to mark, or if there is a question to identify, not to mark, to identify the parts, you have to know that. Okay, nodes of Ranvier. Then what else? Yeah, at the end you have the axon terminals, that is terminal buttons. We call them terminal buttons, and from there the next neuron will join. So neurons, which part will receive the information from this pre-synaptic neuron? Yes.
Dendrites.
Dendrites. Again, it will start with the dendrites and it travel along the length. Okay, again the next neuron will come, its dendrites will catch the information from the presynaptic neuron. All right, that's how the information travels, and it travels in the form of, information travels in the form of dash along the neuron. After the neuron, what would we study about? Nerve, impulse. Okay, or we call it neural signals and so on. Okay, so most of it is electrochemical in nature, the transmission. It's related to the charges, difference in charges. Have you learned cations and anions? Yeah, it's based on that, and also based on the chemical substances that are transferred. Okay, then we have this nervous system, which are the two main divisions of nervous system.
Central nervous system.
Central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system consists of the, again, two.
Brain and spinal cord.
Brain and spinal cord. Peripheral nervous system again divided into two. They are the somatic nervous system, autonomic nervous system. And autonomic is again divided into two, sympathetic, parasympathetic. One deals with emergency situations. The other one helps to bring back the equilibrium or the balanced state. And all these systems are related to the endocrine system. That's why we together call it neuroendocrine system. It's clear, right? Okay. Then we have the brain parts, brain lobes, 4 lobes of the brain: frontal, parietal, occipital, temporal. Then in the midbrain, there is something that you will forget to note: RAS, reticular activating system, not reticulate, reticular activating system. Study that. Full form can be asked. RAS. What is the full form of RAS? Reticular activating system. Then cerebrum is also known as cerebral cortex. So you know. Yeah, that's it. Then spinal cord, association neurons you have to study. Then what is the reflex action that you have to know? Okay, that's it. So for the next class, from endocrine system. You can study till genes. Okay, prepare questions and come. Because this portion is very important. That's why I'm reducing the topic. You have to study it thoroughly. Endocrine system and the genes. Okay, so till page 54. From page 51 to 54. After that, we'll see culture. Okay. Okay, then. Thank you.
Thank you.